Hollis, and I cut my teeth at the Shreveport Chamber of Commerce when I was in my baby early 20s in economic development, international business, and membership, and then went on to get my art degree at Centenary at the age of 30. So these are some common misconceptions about creative professionals. Just going to knock this out real quick. We're not all stoned. We are not, we don't have carefree creative lives. We don't create because it's our passion. We do eat daily. We eat. I don't know why this turned out so poorly. Apparently I need to take another class. Business classes are never included in our college curricula. We never expect you to work for free, so don't ask us to work for free. Here we go with how most creative professionals earn a living in North Louisiana. The majority have the dreaded day job. The majority of us have the dreaded day job. Then some of us have an occasional gig plus the day job. Then some of us have a pretty well-established clientele plus the day job, and a very, very few of us are actually able to make our entire living off of our profession. This is how the current flow of revenue in our local arts community works. Here are the donors, and we're talking about a government, foundation, grants, and private supporters. The majority of that flows to the Arts Council because that's always how it's been done. That seems to be the logical way to do things. Then the Arts Councils give some, and the state gives some to arts organizations. And over here, tiny little bit goes to artists and their projects. Okay, 4% actually comes to North Louisiana from the entire state of Louisiana to individual artists. Why do we care about having artists around here? These are some really excellent reasons, and there's absolutely no way I can explain them all to you. We do cater to other professions. We should also cater to creative professions. Our work is extremely valuable, has an extremely high dollar value, and we are valuable to communities. How can we grow cultural businesses in North Louisiana? Again, the same way we do with other businesses. When we're attracting other industries to North Louisiana, what do? We cater to their specific needs. Now, what if we changed that thinking a little bit and we implemented a strategic doing model? And you can go to strategicdoing.net and you can look at this model where we're open and transparent with our creative ideas. It creates diversity in the market, and we're able to reinvest our thoughts, ideas, and money and resources into each other. What if North Louisiana learned how to nurture and value our creative professionals? Right now, creative professionals are kind of thought as not necessarily a major driver in economic development around here, but that definitely needs to change. What if business professionals taught creative professionals about career planning and sustainability? Like I said earlier, we don't learn these things in college. This isn't in our curriculum. We need a little bit of help from the business community to learn these things. Investing our time and resources directly into sustainable creative careers stops the dependence on government funding that we are currently experiencing and have experienced for a really long time. You know, federal funding is very controversial. State funding is being cut to the bone right now. We can't really afford to do that anymore. So I learned about this organization called Creative Capital. They're in New York. They manage a couple of foundations, take no government funding. They've been in business for over 16 years, and they apply venture capital principles to creative professionals. They give $50,000 grants each year to many, many creative professionals around the entire country. I started Works in Progress. Guess what we do? We do what Creative Capital does in North Louisiana. For that 4% of individual artists who get state funding, we apply venture capitalist principles and give them money, direct dollars, not government dollars, to do their jobs. So far, since we incorporated last year, we've given 6 grants. Mike Sledge, Micah Harold, a tattoo artist. He's not having surgery. And Mark Charleville. And another very well-known artist locally, Tony Reens, is having a big art show at the Norsworthy. Be sure to go in September. He got a grant from us, Shrapnel Stage Company, which is a startup stage company, and a women's artist collective. This is a woman, welding. They got the first grant that we gave out. Omen Art is their name. We have provided 2 no-cost workshops to artists in 6 parishes with more to come. The artists are requesting different kinds of business seminars from us. We had a pretty good turnout. That was our very first one. We have secured a board of experts, is what I like to call them, to direct us artistically. We have the lovely and talented Robert Alford from here at LSU, Chuck Lordens, Michael Moore, Alan Dyson, and me. And I'm wearing the same shirt so that you would recognize me. So I would like to kind of wrap up by encouraging you to think about art as a business. Ask any business person, which one of these models is most sustainable? The one that we've been using for the last 50 or 60 years, or this simple one? start at the base, you build up toward the creative professionals. And my nonprofit is Works for Progress. I'm going to say it at the end, not the beginning. Thank you.